What's guys, it's Random Gamer here, and in this episode I'm not going to be doing a gaming video. I'm actually going to be making something out of paper and card. So in this video I'm going to be making a Scar L, which is a type of gun in a lot of Battle Royale games. And I'm really sorry that the camera is shaking right now because I'm holding it, and it's not actually a camera, it's a tablet, so that's probably why. And I don't usually use my camera, so that's why I'm not used to it. And to start with, we're going to want a slip of paper or card, like the one I got here. And if it's too long, you can just fold it a little bit, like this. One side. Now we need to go to part to set that, otherwise it wouldn't do the So after you set it, I'll draw two lines on the side of the part. Because that side is going to push them through, and as the plain paper, you might think I've got some scrap paper that I don't really need anymore, so I don't have this on paper I need to use. So it's more of a single scratch paper. So you're going to want to draw some lines down so you know where to glue. But if you're extra and you think you don't need to, that's your choice and you don't need to. So I just want to make it easy for you guys, and so you guys have a way of making it easier. Yeah, on to the next step. What you want to have is one sheet of paper and your strip of card. So what you do is place your card on one of the paper, on one of the strips you marked out, and then you wanna put some glue along the side on which you marked on the card, and then stick the paper onto there. So do the same on this side. So let me go to the short and do that to the whole tablet around. That's why I'm holding this recording, and that's what I say. So guys, when I said these things, I actually need to roll the piece of that piece, and then, okay, so as you can see here, I roll the paper around, and stick it on the other end, the black piece of card. So now we've got like the balance of the side. So the next step, the first step is like fold it and make it flat end, and we're also going to try and make the flat end, which is this bit, this side, a bit shorter. So let me pause the recording so it's easier for me. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I've made some flaps because I had an extra bit of paper sticking out from what I had made. So I cut like a little line with my scissors, and then I like folded it to make some flaps, and I also made some creases on the top, so it's like a bit thinner. And I know it doesn't look like the barrel of a gun, but it will be once I add the details and the colour. See here, I finished step 3, which was drawing, colouring and decorating the actual barrel. And I have done a lot off camera, so I just want to show you what I've done here. So I coloured in the bit. I'll put a image of the scar for the whole video, if not just for the beginning or like different parts. So I coloured it in. I know it's not great, but I just want to like do it roughly, and as you can see there's a lot of white bits because I haven't like coloured it all or painted it, which would be much neater and better. But I just want to give you a rough idea of what it should look like, and like to help you guys if you want to make this model. And I've used brown duct tape and that's not very good because that's going to ruin your project. But I don't really mind because I'm all about, like, I'm not too fussy, that's what I was trying to say. And a scar actually has this, like, pointy bit at the end of the barrel, so I did this and there was a bit sticking out, like the corner, so I folded it and then put it into the paper that I made into a cylinder and stuck it to the strip there. If you're like confused on what I've done, I know it's like kind of hard to take in because I've done a lot off camera. And then I taped it with some brown duct tape. Yeah, and I drew in the details. I got an image from Google, and here are the flaps. And all we have to do now is do the foregrip or the handle. And the reason it doesn't look too great or professional is because I wanted to do it as easily and quickly as possible in one video. So yeah, I know it doesn't look much like a gun, but hopefully it will after I finish the handle and then get the right shape. As like the barrel right here looks like literally nothing like a gun because it's like folded up and everything, but I will make it rounder and like look like a scar, like the one on this video. Yeah, so let me make the handle, and I might show you a few of the steps and the way I did it, like while I do it. Yeah, so I'll see you next time. This is step 4, where we make the handle and the magazine and the trigger part. So what I want you guys to do is to draw out a template or whatever you want to call it on a blank piece of paper like this. So you want 9.3 centimeters going down and 14.4 centimeters going across, and then do that again like above it, and then cut it out, which I'm going to do right now. Cut it out. You want to put glue around the edges and then stick it together. I'm really sorry that I used a matte sheet. Adds the scrap paper, that doesn't really matter. And as you can see here, right here, I went over the black, I outlined the black lines I drew with a Sharpie, which is a permanent marker right here. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Right there, and it's looking much neater. And then I folded it down like this, so it looks like more like a gun barrel. Well, a model, not a realistic one. And yeah, it looks a bit better now and a lot more artistic, if I do say so myself. I drew a really rough line with the Sharpie, and I'm going to cut it out like that. So this is where the magazine is going to be. I'm going to color it yellow, and here is the magazine. I know it's wrapped in brown duct tape and it looks horrible, but I had this before when I was trying to make another gun, paper gun, and I didn't need it anymore, so I just figured, thought let's use it for this one. And it's kind of a good fit. It's a bit too big, but it's alright. I might like have to adjust it a little bit somehow, maybe cut a bit or cut it and then glue it on a different place. But yeah, that's the parts we're gonna need for this step. So it's really easy to make this. What you want to do is like get a bit of paper, wrap it around, and then try and get like a curved bit like I showed with my hand right there. Maybe like, oh yeah, so I think you need like, let me just draw it here. I just drew the shape you need to make that magazine, which is where all the bullets are in that gun. That's what you call it. And so what you want to do is roll it around and then stick this end to this end to make this shape right here, and then make it so it looks a little bit more like a magazine, which I made already, is this. So you make this by having a long strip of paper, putting a little bit of glue on one side, and then fold it, and then put a little glue on one side, and then fold it again so it's nice and strong. And what you're going to do is you're going to have this like that, stick it onto there, and then put it like that, in that strip of paper inside there, so it can like, so it holds together and it's nice and sturdy. And like stick it into the mag, and then maybe I've actually got some like finished pens that you can't refill, so I might put them in the thing to like strengthen it and keep it sturdy. You know what I mean if you watch a lot of art videos. And if you don't have any pens that are like finished and you don't want to throw away, then you can just roll up a bit of paper and put it inside. Is still a good efficient job. Guys, I'm back and I've literally finished the Scar L. All I need to do now is color it in, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I just basically finished for you guys. I'm going to explain roughly how I did it. So I drew out this shape, and then I put some like pen lids in it that were the pens that were finished and I couldn't refill them, so put them to some use. Not the full pen, just the pen lids, as I said. And then I stapled it around so it's like nice and secure. And this bit is really wobbly, but I can't find a way to fix that. I drew the square shape, put a like foam. If you don't know what it is, foam is basically like a soft material sort of thing, like a cube of foam, and then I like cut a line into it using a toothpick because it was really hard and I couldn't use a scissor to do it. And then I put this this piece of paper through that line so it's like it stays there, and I sellotaped it up. And then for this, I drew this shape. I put some tissue inside it, so it's like it's not like really sturdy. Like I just want this to be like an art thing. I want it to be like a little bit 3D. I was expecting it to be a lot more 3D, but that doesn't matter. All I wanted to do was sort of show you guys how you can make a scar. And so basically the rest of the foregrip, I sellotaped it and stapled it to make sure it's secure. I drew all these things. To get the pictures, the details, you need to go to Google, put scar, and then it'll come up. And then I twisted, I rolled some paper up and then twisted it to get this spiral effect, and that is like the perfect thickness. And like, you know what I mean, don't you? Like from here it's thick, but then there it's like thinner. And yeah, I'm gonna add I think that's basically it. I think that looks a lot like a scar, but like an animated art one. But yeah, don't you think that's good? And these are the main equipment you need and I use. So a stapler, you don't really need that. Scissor, you're definitely going to need a Sharpie or a permanent marker. You can have a pen or a pencil, but I suggest a marker because then it's more easier to quickly sketch out the details and draw the shape. A glue stick, you're definitely going to need that. Maybe some sellotape or duct tape to make sure everything's stuck and as neat as possible, but I would suggest see-through tape more than duct tape because it's coloured and it will ruin the actual model. And I'm really sorry I'm moving the tablet around a lot. It's because I'm moving around showing you everything. So yeah, that's basically it. Please do not hesitate to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you think I've done a great job, because I put a lot of effort into this video and I have to edit it now, and it took a long time to actually make it because I had to keep on either stopping the recording or pausing it, and then when I paused it and switched on my tablet, it would like unpause and then that recording would stop. So I have to spend a while editing it and connecting those clips together. Hopefully it'll come out right, but if I misplaced one of those clips and put it in the right place, I'm really sorry. I will try to retry that. Okay then guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day and